Welcome to the inaugural Rebel Fighting Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've been waiting for. A night of thrilling MMA action. Get ready for fist-pumping, non-stop action from some of the world's best fighters. Come step into the lion's den because it's time to rebel. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you your warriors of Rebel Fighting Championship. Let's first start off with a lightweight fight. This fight will be three 3-minute rounds. Let's bring out our fighter. It's time for the ladies. Firstly, from the blue corner, she hails from Australia and fights out of Australia Top Team. Here is Amy Adam.
So it's time to say g'day, mate, to the Australian fighters. And the first one is a Sheila that goes by the name of Amy Ace Adam. Took this fight on about 3 days' notice, and she is pumped up and ready to go. She'll take on all comers, this girl.
Man, Amy Adams, I saw her debut fight over in Australia. She's gutsy, she's determined, she's got a good chin, she's tough. But you know what? It's been a year to the day almost that she turned pro. And let me tell you, speaking to Suman Mokhtari, her coach at Australian Top Team, she has improved amazingly well. And she's really looking at stamping her authority early in this fight. Speaking to her back in the locker room, she's so focused. She shook my hand and nearly broke it, Mike. This girl is ready. Don't worry about this short notice thing. Don't worry, don't think that this is a disadvantage for a girl like Amy Adams. She's come to fight. There's no doubt about it, and she's come to impress tonight.
And her opponent fighting out of the red corner, coming from right here in Singapore, a former Singapore Olympian fighting out of the Brazilian MMA gym. Please welcome Mate Oi.
Well, this girl could make some waves here in the Singapore MMA scene. As Ted Lerner said, she's an ex-Olympian, a swimmer. She's won SEA Games medals in butterfly. She's graduated as a doctor. She's got brains, she's got muscles, and she's a very pretty young lady, May Oi. But she's got a big task ahead of her tonight. She was cutting weight. Her opponent, Chloe Lee, and her were going to fight at 52 kilos. 3 days ago, she got told she's up to 56, so she's been packing it on in the last few days, which is an unusual situation for a fighter.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, that can really throw some fighters sometimes. You know, it can really mentally become even more straining and draining. But, you know, speaking to Mei Ui backstage and speaking to her the last 2 days, that hasn't phased her at all. She's in incredible condition. She's strong. She's ready to go. Speaking to her trainer, she's got a whole bunch of years, 5 or 6 years in capoeira. Her footwork is outstanding. She's got heavy hands, great kicks as well. Lots of spinning kicks, as you can imagine. Her balance is outstanding. She's pretty limited on the ground, but she's been working hard on her ground game as well. And, you know, she'll take this fight wherever it goes. And it's going to be a real scrap tonight, Mike.
It's so interesting what you say, Frank, and we've seen earlier on tonight a fencer, Mei. She's a great surfer. It's the love of her life.
Once again, 3 3-minute rounds. Fight is being scored by 3 judges at ringside on a 10-point must system. Here's your referee, Ben Weinstein, with the instructions.
All right, I expect a clean fight. Obey my commands at all times and protect yourselves at all times.
You know, Frank, as we watch these fights, you know, a lot of these guys who are beginning their MMA careers, they come from sports where balance is so important. It's the same with Mei, right?
It translates, you know, soccer players, you know, those incredible foot skills, balance, all of those gymnasts. It translates. It really does translate. We're realizing that it does so well.
Mei Ui surfing the love of her life, but a swimmer. You can see by those shoulders, very strong. Nice high kick from Mei, just missing the head of Adam.
Amy's looking, supremely confident. There's a nice left hook by Amy. She's going to be working hard to get Mei Ui off her, as you can see, but Mei wants to clinch. She doesn't want to eat any more of those punches, Mike.
Mei with capoeira experience. Her boyfriend is in the corner, trainer Silvio Romero. She's obviously got the strength over Mei.
Mei's got that guillotine in there. She's got her hands together. Let's see if she can squeeze it. Oh, she's going to the ground. She's going to try and squeeze it. Hard to see from this angle. Amy's doing well to recover. She's got that right arm around the neck, defending really well. She's going for that high crutch. She's okay. Mei Ui electing to strike, but she's dropping her hands, Mike. And Amy is paying attention to this, and don't underestimate her hands. She's got strong punches. Watch out for her right hand.
I was asking Amy last night where she got her exotic looks from. She's half Fijian Indian and half Aussie.
Nice overhand right.
Some good striking here. As you say, Ui, got to keep her hands up. Adams goes low.
You can see she's baiting her to come in and kick low because she wants that punch over the top, just like that, Mike.
Good call, Frank. Mei using her kicks.
Amy's got her hands down for a reason. She's not that silly. She wants her to come in so she can punch over the top. She'll go back. There's another right hand. She'll go back to it. You'll find that when things start to work for a fighter, they'll just keep going back to it.
That's a heavy right hand too.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep working what works. You know, Mei Ui is very tense. I don't know if you can notice, Mike.
Yes.
Her punches are very, very telegraphed, very slow.
Yeah.
She's very tense. Once she learns to relax, and the power will come, the speed will come.
It's almost like gritting herself with determination, but yeah, it translates into not being very fluid, as Adam
Amy knew her back was too close to the cage then. She was going to scram out of there. You know, Amy's really landing those punches, Mike.
Yeah, it's taking its toll. There's a little welt appeared on the forehead of Ui.
May's getting impatient. She's getting a little frustrated by what Amy's doing. She's going to have to maybe change it up a little bit. Big swing and a miss there by Amy.
Ui in great condition.
Nice
kick.
kick. Oh, nice right hand, Ui. Oh, nice left hook. Maybe Ui lost her balance there, Mike.
Good combination, kicking and punching. That's what Oi needs to do more of. Force it a bit, but she's got to watch that right hand of Adam.
She's landed about 5 of those so far, Mike. You know, I'd like to see Amy Adams go to the body, you know, go to the body with that right hand.
Adams looking a little...
She's headhunting a little bit, Mike.
Yeah. Adams looking a little bit tired. Starting to feel the effect. She's been training in Phuket with the Aussie top team. Oh, he's got good strength. She's trying to get inside. Just needs to push it once she gets through. That's a great right hook. And that ends round 2. Well, this is going to be a great fight to judge, Frank. How would you call it at the moment?
Well, to be honest, you know, Amy Adams has landed at least half a dozen good right hands. So,
So the crowd urging her on here, the hometown girl, May Oi.
she's going straight for the clinch.
Yeah.
As expected. Nice right hand by Amy Adams. Oh!
They're really trading it. Down she goes to the
She's got
ground.
it. She's got it next. She's got to get her hooks in. Amy could be in some trouble here. She has been finished before by rear naked choke in her last fight.
It's not looking good here
It's
for
not
Adam.
looking good for Amy Adams here.
The
It's
Singapore
pretty
crowd
tight.
going nuts. Adam trying to push through.
Can Uwe finish? She's tapping out.
An early sleep for Amy Adam and a win for the hometown girl, May Oi. And there's Silvio Romero going in, the Brazilian Fight Club team. Happy with a big victory.
Of the third and final round, your winner by rear naked choke submission from Singapore, May Oi.
That's 3 submissions, Mike. 3 submissions tonight already. A great night for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu so far.
The power of that discipline and mixed martial arts coming through in the amateur fights, that's for sure. And it's party time for May Oi.
Coming up next, we have Glenn Spa versus Alberto Soldier of God Mina. In Chiang Mai, Thailand, a Viking has found a new home. Glenn Spav, a giant welterweight, a master of ground and pound. This Finn has no fear of any man, using his expert takedown to slam even the toughest grapplers and wrestlers. Spav's goals are as big as his fists. Defeating jiu-jitsu expert Alberto Mina will serve as the first step towards international stardom as he sets his sights on the world's greatest stage in combat sports. In the Finn's eyes, there's only one way to deal with a grappler. Smash him. There is no alternative but to win.
Let's bring out our fighters right now in this welterweight showdown. Firstly, from the blue corner, he hails from Finland and fights out of Team Quest, Thailand.
Glenn Spav is an all-round MMA fighter. Tonight he's looking at keeping it standing, Mike. Obviously his opponent is undefeated with 9-0 with Alberto Mina with a strong submission game. Glenn Spav is physically so strong, great clinch, solid wrestling. He trains out of Thailand, so his Muay Thai is super solid, so look out for his precision striking. His leg attacks and body kicks are heavy, and he looks to impress his stand-up skills tonight. I was talking to him backstage, Mike, and he said he had a very smooth prep for the fight, although having to cut a lot of weight yesterday, up to 10 kilos. And I wonder, Mike, how that's going to affect his gas tank tonight if it goes into the deeper rounds, into rounds 2 and 3. His last fight 2 months ago, winning by second round TKO and looking to repeat that victory tonight.
We can just know this guy's got heavy hands. Out of his 7 wins, 5 TKOs, and
he was laying down in the locker room and he looked massive laying down. Jeez. For a welterweight, holy moly.
representing Hong Kong's epic MMA gym, Alberto Mina's life has been rooted in martial arts since he was a child. A beloved instructor and friend to his students, Mina has embraced the way of martial arts, giving back to others after years of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Judo mastery, but mistake his mannerism as a weakness and you will pay. A beast lies in wait just below the surface. They call him the Soldier of God. Undefeated in the cage, Mina has never allowed a fight to reach the final bell, and he doesn't plan to start against the Finnish Titan. Explosive and deadly, Mina is ready to reclaim his spot in the MMA limelight. You can only keep an animal caged for so long. Singapore, are you ready?
From Brazil, the Soldier of God.
He loves the Kimura to the back transition. Naturally, his rear naked choke is his game, having 3 rear naked choke victories. And of course, he's also had an armbar victory. He's finished all 10 fights and looks to continue on in his winning ways. I asked him about how it makes him feel to know that he has finished all of his opponents and if that empowers him, and he said when he moved to London, his coach always told him if he wins by decision, it's actually a loss to him. So he never wants to let his coach down. Now, Alberto has a contingency plan as well. He's been working hard on his stand-up game, working hard with many top guys at Epic, where they have 3 world champions training out of there. So he's very prepared to keep this fight standing as well if need be. Interesting matchup. Alberto Mina 10-0, undefeated. Glenn Sparv, dangerous, strong, wrestling and striking. Man, I can't wait for this to start. It's gonna be huge. I can't believe I'm standing here right now watching Alberto Mina and Glenn Sparv. It's unbelievable. I'm the luckiest man in Australia, but I'm in Singapore, Mike.
Hope you're enjoying the Rebel Fighting Championship into the Lion's Den. Our second professional clash of the evening. Earlier on, the Korean Kim Pu-dan meeting the Filipino Christoph Hoffman. This clash is between Finland and Brazil. A real international flavor here at Rebel Fighting Championship.
We have Glenn Sparv versus Alberto Soldier of God Mina.
Let's introduce the fighters. Firstly, fighting out of the blue corner to my left, standing at 1.73 meters and weighing in at 77 kilos, with a professional record, 7 wins and 2 losses. This man is a wrestler and is the number 2 ranked welterweight in Finland. From Finland, by way of Team Quest Thailand, here is Glenn Sparv. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welterweights, 3 5-minute rounds. Here's your referee, Thomas Fan, with the instructions.
Guys, you both know the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Listen to me at all times. Now touch gloves. Go back to your corner.
I really feel that Alberto Mina's ground game is going to be really tested off his back tonight. Let's see.
The Rebel Fighting Championship brings you Alberto Mina from Brazil, unbeaten Glenn Sparv from Finland. And we were talking earlier about fake takedowns. One thing I noticed about Alberto Mina is he's got a great fake takedown and does a lot of damage over the top. See if he can bring that to pay against Sparv. Sparv will be watching for those takedowns, that's for sure. Wants to keep on his feet. The tension is palpable in this crowd. A slow build up to the fight. Just feeling each other out here. 3 5-minute rounds. Mina in the black tights, Sparv in the black and white beach shorts.
Oh, body shot by Mina. Oh, overhand right, Mina. Oh, he's got on the top position, Mike, early on in this fight. He's going to look at establishing side control here, Mike. He's going to try and beat that left knee. He's going to try and beat that left. There he goes. He falls, drops straight into side control. This is very dangerous for Sparv. He's going to try and mount. He's going to try and go to full mount.
Mina, his first fight in 2 years, unbeaten. Tied up by Bellator for a couple of years.
Mina in half guard right now. Sparv's put him in half guard. Sparv doing a great job clinching. That's so important to get that underhook when you're on your back, just to control the posture of the guy on top so you minimize the amount of damage. Oh, nice slam there by Mina.
Good strength, as we said.
Mina's strong.
Oh, really? Sparv's probably walking around now at 84 kilos, you think, from 77?
He looks at least 93, 95 kilos. I'm a small guy, so he looks like a mountain to me.
Sparv with some heels. So much danger, though, with Mina on the ground.
Sparv's got to be so careful. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt on top of you right here, full guard. He's going to look at standing. He's going to look at trying to open the guard. He'll continue to do this, Mike. But this is just normal behavior. Continue to do this. He can obviously feel the power of Sparv, and he's just going to, instead of trying to open his guard in a classic way, he's just going to slam him. He's going to pound him. He's going to put pressure on his neck. He's going to do whatever he can to try and open those feet. And once he opens those feet, you're going to see him jump straight over one of those legs to half guard and continue to pound his way through to a pass or to full mount. Let's see which path he takes.
Mina's been in Hong Kong for just over a year now, teaching at the Epic Gym. Sparv gets to his feet.
Oh, beautiful body shot. Overhand right, Mina. Nice knee. I think he's hurt. I think Sparv, he's out. He's out.
Mina celebrates with some impromptu gymnastics. Sparv looks perplexed.
We talked about Mina striking as well, Mike.
Well, he took a couple to the body, Sparv, and it dazed him. But Thomas Fan had said enough to end the fight. Sparv's still a little bit wobbly on his feet. And Mina really sucked the juice out of Sparv there. And Sandro, his corner man, lifts him to the heavens. And the soldier of God goes to at least 11-0. Sparv sportingly congratulating Mino there. And there we see some body shots from Mina. He was the smaller man, but certainly not less powerful, that is for sure, as he moved in for the kill. And all it took were the body shots after that couple of minutes of control on the top. A few elbows there for Sparv. Quite a bit of blood coming from the head now of Sparv. So obviously shots that hurt and counted from the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Let's cross now to our ring announcer, Ted Lerner.
The winner from Brazil, by way of Epic MMA Hong Kong, and still undefeated, the Soldier of God, Alberto Mina.
It was a very exciting fight. You could really feel the tension. We all looked forward to it, and it was an incredible finish. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Alberto Mina.
And what a classy guy, and what a classy record he holds.
Coming up next, we have Marcus Vinicius Vina Pentini versus Taiyo the Sun Nakahara. Taiyo the Sun Nakahara is a deadly submission grappler, famous for his ability to pull leg and arm locks out of thin air. Nakahara is a shadow master, quick to avoid punches and kicks like the most agile defensive boxer. Nakahara knows a win over Vinicius will bring him one step closer to establishing his overwhelming dominance in the Asian bantamweight division. A star of Sengoku and Legend FC, the Sun faces his most daunting challenge. A member of the Waijutsu Keshokai Gods, Japan's grappling prodigy has no fear diving for creative submissions.
This next contest here at the Rebel Fighting Championship is a bantamweight fight. Now, from Japan, here is Taiyo the Sun Nakahara.
is Marcus Vinicius Borges Pancini, a UFC veteran, a knockout of the night winner. This Brazilian phenomenon is one of the most exciting finishers in South America. Vinicius now sets his sight on another continent as he begins his journey of violence through Asia, starting with the Rebel Fighting Championship. With a crushing choke and bone-snapping locks, the Doberman of MMA spares no prisoners once the cage doors swing shut. Vinicius holds an astounding record of 20-5, with nearly every win coming by way of submission or knockout. It's time to unleash the beast.
Marcos Vinicius Pancini.
Well, here's an amazing fighter who's fought UFC.
You know, he got a knockout of the night honors recently for the UFC with that knockout bonus. I'm sure he would have enjoyed every bit of that. You know, these boys coming out of Brazil, one thing's for sure, they are super, super hungry, you know, and your meal is always best served when you're hungriest. And let me tell you, he is hungry tonight as well, Mike. He's hungry tonight. He's got heavy hands, a ton of heart. He's very determined, strong, very conditioned athlete. He's looking at keeping it standing. His body kicks are sensational. His overhand right has knockout power. He's gonna look at sprawling and brawling today, keeping on his feet. He's had a healthy preparation, Mike, really working hard over the last 4 weeks.
In the shorter shorts, black color. Tayo in the beach shorts.
Look out for that big overhand right, Mike, from Vinicius.
Kick from Tayo. Finding southpaw here. Tayo Nakahara.
Certainly got Vinicius' attention.
Marco Vinicius, very famous name from history. Roman generals, Brazilian sports people all called Marco Vinicius. There's Tayo, good straight left there.
Found its mark straight away, Mike. That's southpaw.
What do you think about the bandage on Tayo's knee? Is that like a red rag to a bull, do you think?
Man, I reckon it's a good luck charm. There's nothing wrong with that knee. Oh, beautiful inside leg. I'm not surprised that Vinicius is looking at attacking that knee. Oh, beautiful straight jab by Nakahara.
Well, he said he was powerful, didn't he, in the backstage to you, and he's really punching hard. Heavy hands from Nakahara.
You know, he's finding his timings very early on in this first round. Vinicius is a little flat-footed. He needs to get on the outside of Nakahara's front foot to minimize the potential of being hit with that straight left. He's already tasted a bit of that already.
Vinicius with 27 fights, 20 of them in the first 2 years of his professional career. That is a hell of a workload. Of course, with any successful fighter, it flattens out. He's only had 5 in the last couple of years. Once he hit the big time.
You know, Vinicius is... Oh. No, there's one of those strong body kicks, Mike. You know, Vinicius is starting a little slow. You know, I'm not sure if he's a notorious slow starter, but I don't know, he's trying to maybe getting a feel for Nakahara, but don't blink. Nice body shot.
Low and hard into the solar plexus of Nakahara.
Man, Vinicius got a six-pack on his face, I swear to God. This is rock hard.
Well, this is an interesting fight so far in the first 2 minutes, all on their feet.
Vinicius could be setting him up, you know, he could be setting him up. Oh, there's the inside leg kick. Getting the comfortable and then starting to really turn on the heat as he comes in.
Look at that.
Nice body shot. Beautiful body shot. That may have hurt Vinicius. He's actually hurt Mike. He's got to shoot and take him down to control him.
Nakahara consents. He's on the front foot here.
Watch him to throw that left body kick again, Mike.
Well, we can see the welt that's built on Nakahara's stomach from the first one.
Oh, nice body kick.
This is great striking from both fighters.
That body kick, he was notorious for his power with that right leg to the body. Nice straight left. Beautiful elbow to Vinicius. Vinicius took a deep breath there. Nice overhand right, Vinicius. He took a deep breath there, Mike.
Yeah, we're used to seeing him be so elusive, Nakahara, but he's really powering in to his opponent, Vina, here tonight.
He does not look rusty at all. You wouldn't think that this boy had a year and a half off, that's for sure. Oh, nice straight left.
big
Oh, he's
shot,
hurt him.
big
He's hurt him,
shot.
Mike. This could be over.
Nakahara's
Nakahara's going to finish the fight. It's over, Mike.
Nakahara with an almighty victory over ex-UFC fighter Vinicius. What a performance from Taiyo, the son Nakahara. Well, there might have been clouds for the last year and a half of his career, but the sun has come out today, and it's shining brightly as he brandishes the Japanese rising sun flag to the crowd in Singapore. Well, this was a brilliant fight for the striking connoisseur, as we see Nakahara's left just clean out Vinicius's lights. Bang! Right on the snout, right on the bridge of the nose, and he's already feeling it. Vinicius decided it was all over Red Rover, and Nakahara, well, he lost a fight in Legend Fighting Championship by punching a downed opponent on the back of the head. No mistakes, no errors this time. He moved in for the kill, and a sumptuous victory.
Your winner by TKO, Taiyo, the Son, Nakahara.
Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for your winner, Taiyo Nakahara.
Coming up next, we have Shafiq the Slasher Samad versus Daepo Gyeopyeong Hwang. He is Gyeopyeong Hwang, aka The Bomb, a fighter who would rather talk with his fists than his mouth. Hailing from Seoul, Korea, Gyeopyeong grew up with the dream of fighting at the highest levels of MMA. With vicious KO power and a wild fighting style, The Bomb looks to establish Korean top team as the most dominant gym in Asia. Fearless and mysterious, Hwang has the desire to prove himself in Singapore and to cause the biggest upset in Asian MMA this year.
Fighting out of Korea top team, here is Daepo Gyeopyeong Hwang.
He is Shafiq the Slasher Samad, a ring name born out of a traumatic childhood incident and a symbol forged from his fears. The Slasher is a manifestation of his opponent's worst nightmares. The pride of Singapore, Shafiq will look to his experience, power, and speed to propel himself into the stratosphere of Asian MMA. With his upset win over Brazil's Wesley Machado, Shafiq's been forced to take on the mantra of a Singapore hero. With all of Juggernaut Fight Club firmly behind him, Shafiq's potential is unlimited. How much can he grow? Can Shafiq rise to the challenge of a more experienced opponent on the biggest stage of his life?
From Singapore, here is Shafiq the Slasher Samad.
And is a national team representative for Muay Thai, and is the first Singaporean to win an Asian Muay Thai championship. Shafiq might look to shoot immediately. Let's see. We call them bad boys at home, back home, Mike. Oh, overhand right.
Just missing the target there, Shafiq, as they...
Oh!
Good
Oh!
strike.
I told you, Mike!
Hwang.
I told you!
Hwang
Hwang's
with the
landed
gun.
that left hook. He's looking to finish. He's coming strong, Mike.
Very aggressive start.
Oh! Oh!
Hey,
Oh, he's
stand
out!
up.
Oh, my God!
Shafiq is out, the lights have gone.
Oh, I told you!
A power-packed display from Hwang. Look at this highlights reel as the left hook on the chin to Shafiq, brought him down in the first case, recovered nicely, grabbing the legs, but just watch this knee, came from nowhere, under the chin again of Shafiq that had already wobbled him, and there's no combating that power of the legs of Hwang. What a striking performance, overcoming the hometown favourite, Shafiq the Slasher Samad, It's all over within a minute of this lightweight clash.
The end comes at 42 seconds of the very first round. The winner by knockout from Korea, Daepo Gyo Byung Hwa.
That we talked about that flying knee, and you landed that perfectly off that clinch. That was incredible. How do you feel?
기분 세상에 다 가진 것 같습니다. I love Singapore.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, please, for Hwan Gyo Byung.
The winner of this lightweight clash, disappointing the Singaporean fans who come to see Shafiq Samad.
Lion Takeshi Inoue is one of the best and most recognizable Japanese MMA fighters of all time. Renowned for his unstoppable spirit, Lion Takeshi never quits, whatever the cost. Lion is ready to regain past glory after a 2-year injury layoff. Despite a setback in the fight game, Takeshi looks to redeem himself on one of the biggest stages in Asia, the Lion City. This will be the Lion's first fight outside his hometown, and he's more than ready to complete the last leg of his great legacy with a victory.
We have come to the moment of truth, your main event of the evening from Yokohama, Japan, fighting out of the Shooting Gym Yokohama. Here is a Lion Takeshi Inoue.
A two-time Shooto champion, 2006 World Featherweight of the Year. Man, I was back in the locker room with him. It was just incredible to sit down with the man. He's just amazing temperament. He's so calm and so relaxed, but he's so lethal. You know, he's looking to strike, and he's looking to get in a takedown and get some ground and pound tonight, and looking to finish the fight quickly. He doesn't want to go 3 rounds with Rob. You've got to be kidding. He loves the inside leg trip. He's a judoka, as you know, so he loves that judo throw. He's going to be looking at getting that and getting some ground and pound from a top position advantage on the ground.
He's the top featherweight in Australia, a proven UFC and Bellator prospect. No one can stand in Lasita's path to greatness. A monster in both striking and grappling, Lasita's game plan for every battle is to make it into a war. Lasita now trains with some of the best MMA fighters from the Phuket top team, one of the most experienced MMA teams in Asia. After weeks of preparation, Ruthless is more than ready to battle the force of nature, known as Takeshi Lion Inoue.
From Sydney, Australia, here is Ruthless Rob Lasita.
He's taking on a legend of Asian MMA, but he is obviously gutsy and angry.
Yeah, Ruthless Rob Lasita. He's got heavy hands. He's looking to keep it standing as well, so this could be a real slugfest. He's looking to finish the fight early. He's ready for his judo game, and Rob is wanting to make the fight as ugly as possible. No secrets here tonight with Rob's game. It's on. He's ready. He's at the peak of his career. He's the #1 ranked featherweight in Australia. It's his 3rd fight in the Asian region. Right now, he's 1-1 and is looking to get another feather in his cap tonight. And if he can take that feather in the Lion Takeshi tonight, it's going to be a huge victory. He's fighting out of Sydney, Australia, and Phuket top team. He's 12-5, looking to impress tonight. He loves coming to Asia to fight. He loves the culture. He loves the fans. And one thing's for sure, he loves to win. So we're looking forward to this fight from Rob Lasita. He's going to be bringing it tonight, Mike.
Takeshi Inoue never been finished. Rob Lasita has never been knocked out.
Your main event of the evening, it's time to rebel. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Standing at 1.73 meters and weighing in at 64.8 kilos. This man is a judoka with a professional MMA record of 21 wins and 7 losses. From Yokohama, Japan, the former two-time Shooto lightweight champion, here is Lion Takeshi Inoue. Once again, 3 5-minute rounds in the featherweight division. Here's your referee, Julian Abaquinta, with the instructions.
Gentlemen, I want a good, clean fight. Listen to my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves.
Well, it's time for the main event here at the Rebel Fighting Championship. Let's do some rebel rousing. Rob Lasita, the ruthless one, against the Lion Takeshi Inoue. Oh, big left there from Lasita. He's coming in hard. He's heard all about the evasion, the elusiveness of Inoue.
Inoue said he wanted to stand and bang. I don't know if that's a really good idea, but let's see what he's got. We know he's got knockout power as well. We've seen it in the past.
Good, Robbie.
Lasita pushing. Inoue just content to move away. We've seen that so often with his fighting. Good counter.
Right hand.
Good counter on the back foot from Inoue.
Oh, nice short right hand over the top by Lasita.
Dirty, that's what we expect from Lasita.
Oh, stiff jab. Man, that was quick.
Yeah, right through the middle of Lasita's defense.
Nice left hand by Lasita.
And an uppercut to the ribs as well.
Rob's got to relax a little bit. He's very tense. He's looking at knocking him out every time he hits him.
Yeah.
He's got to relax a little bit, find his range, find his timing.
Get the feeling that it's Lasita versus the world sometimes. He's a very intense character.
Beautiful.
He's just quality, isn't he?
Oh, stiff jab.
Pleasure to watch ringside. Moving. Just trying to depower Lasita there.
Throwing lots of feints to try and throw Rob's game a little bit. Rob likes to step forward, be heavy on that front leg. Oh, nice leg kick by Takeshi.
Yeah, every time he steps that leg in, Takeshi takes care of it. Good shot there from Lasita. This is Inoue's first fight out of Japan. Quite incredible after 27 clashes.
Very elusive, isn't he, Mike? He just moves his head. He just slides and slips and bobs and weaves out of the way. Tries to stay in range so he can counter-attack and take advantage of those mistakes.
So clever to watch, and it must be so frustrating to fight against shadows.
See, Rob was prepared for this. He knew that he would be moving a lot. He knew he was going to use the full area of the cage to try and take advantage so he wouldn't get stuck in any corners, because Rob's really dangerous when he pins you up against the cage.
Yeah. Lasita's nose taking a bit of a batter, probably from
Another leg kick.
left we saw from Inoue.
Oh, nice right hand by Lasita.
On the jaw there of Inoue. No effects though by the looks of it.
But you know, he sort of rides the punches, you know. Great fighters are able to do that. They're able to ride those punches.
Oh, good knee there from Lasita. To the belly of Inoue. 3 minutes already gone in this first round. Compelling stuff from these two experienced fighters. Again, the chin from Inoue.
Oh, nice right hand,
right.
Nice uppercut, Lasita. That's what Rob has to
Good
do.
combos.
That's what he's got to do, Mike. Rob's got to corner him and try and land some shots while he has a chance. Oh, head clash. That was
Yeah.
a big head clash. Mike.
Wasn't it? Oh, Lasita again taking one hard left jab there from Inoue. Oh, another one.
This is what Inoue wanted as well. Like, he's got a great sprawl and he's going to use his judo. He's going to use his... Oh, nice wrestling by Lucida. 55 seconds left in this round, Mike.
Under a minute for Inoue, and he gets to his feet again.
You might see Inoue try to impose some of his judo here.
Some blood. I think off his glove, Lucida's nose. Bleeding it a little bit there. 30 seconds in this first round.
Now would be a really good time to throw a flying knee, you know, like Takeshi's leaving that space open where the hands can't reach and the legs are very telegraphed, but that flying knee is right there, whether it's to the body or not.
Lucida relentless, just coming forward. And in the way, oh, good counter punch there, right over the top.
Lucida's breathing through his mouth already in this first
Yeah,
round, Mike.
a couple of kicks again. And that's the end of the first round. Takeshi looking at the blood, trying to work out where it's coming from, and I think it's all from Lucida's nose. Just showing his experience in a way in the first round. It'll be interesting to see some of the better shots on the replay here as we take a break. Some good shots from Inoue.
You see Inoue's ability to just stay out of range and then still land some shots. There's a good right hand by Lucida, but you see how Inoue is able to just ride those punches. See how he's riding those punches? He's just rolling with the punches, we call it in the game. And he just doesn't take that much punishment on board. He just doesn't take that much damage. See how he's just out of range? He's so good at that.
Frustrating.
That might have just given him the edge in that round. This is where good cornering comes in. See if we can change tack, change strategy. Propose a different game. Maybe something we missed in the first round. Maybe we can come out with it in the second that might give us the advantage early.
27 fights have never been finished. Inoue, just so elusive, like a butterfly.
You can see why, you know, because he's just so, his ability to roll with those punches is so important. Fighters that stay long in the game like he has with 28 fights, that's why. Minimal amount of damage. Look at Anderson Silva.
Lucida. The tough parts of Sydney, the West. Played rugby league when he was a youngster. That prepares you for the rough and tumble of MMA, that's for sure.
Nice right hand down the middle of the scene. Beautiful leg kick by Takashi. Another leg kick.
And you can see the marks coming up on the left thigh of Lucida. That must be taking its toll. Lucida one kick of his own.
Those leg kicks really take the spring out of your leap and your drive off your punches. And, oh, beautiful stiff jab by Lucida. Oh,
nice
hard
punch.
right hand by Lucida.
We didn't read that one in a way.
Man, he's got a chin though. He ate every bit of that right hand.
We've seen some great fights so far tonight. Into the Lions' Den. Rebel Fighting Championship.
Oh, another leg kick.
They're counting.
Oh, another right hand. He's got to keep, you know, Takeshi's got his left hand really low.
Yeah. Just
opening that slot mic for that right hand to fit perfectly.
Just trying to get Lucida angry here, taunting him.
Another leg kick.
Really frustrating Lucida, but Lucida will, anger will boiling underneath him for sure. Clipped him. Rob Lucida has been training in Phuket for the last month or two. Oh, swinging right over the top of Inoue.
Lucida's got a nasty cut on the bridge of his nose there, Mike. Oh, another leg kick. That's 8 leg kicks, Mike.
You can see Inoue's just saying, it's a puzzle, Rob. Work it out. Work the puzzle out.
Oh, right hand. Takeshi.
And Takeshi looks like he's got Lucida's number dialed in here, as you say, from a distance.
Looks like he's really starting to find his range. He's just making Rob miss way too many times. He's just picking him apart little by little. The Lion is starting to get his range.
That left leg is taking a hammering for Lasita, as well as the blood injury on the nose. Halfway through this fight.
I don't know, I was thinking that Rob maybe should go and try and take him down, you know.
Yeah.
Try and get some ground and pound. I told you early on that Takeshi was going to try and stand with him, and he's been able to do it. Look at Rob's face, Mike.
Oh, left there.
Nice inside trip. Double underhooks for Lasita's got a good position now. Here he goes. He's trying to go for a takedown now, Mike.
This will be interesting. Another facet
Oh,
of the game. He's got the back.
But it's very slippery. He might pop out the back, Mike. It's very slippery.
Lasita's trying for all
You're
he's
kidding me.
worth.
It's got an old school head.
Nice.
You're kidding me. You're kidding me.
Oh!
Old school headlock, Carlos Newton.
Lasita worked the puzzle out, that is for sure. A simple solution. Well, anyway, probably with the upper hand for 8 minutes of that fight, taunting Lasita from a distance, evading, eluding. Let's just take a look at the second round highlights here. And Lasita pinning him up against the cage wall. Looked like Inoue got out of it, but then bang, in goes the headlock. Looked slippery, looked like he could get out of it, but then just leveraging down on the ground.
Your winner from Sydney, Australia, Ruthless Rob Lasita.
Somehow fitting.
When you went to your corner after that first round, what were the instructions coming out in the second?
Mate, just keep doing what I'm doing, keep the pressure on him. You know, like, at the end of the day, I'm the one in there fighting, and I'm the one who has to figure it out. I gotta thank Justin Long for putting me on the show. Rebel FC, come on guys, get behind this shit. This shit's on any other show in Singapore, it's the best.
Wow, what a great night we've had here at the Rebel Fighting Championship, the inaugural event, where we had 7 amateur fights, and then we saw the first pros out in the main card. It was Chris Hoffman and Kim Du-Kwan from Korea, and the Rhino was at full charge after Hoffman put in a gutsy first effort. And then we saw the Finn, Glenn Sparv and Alberto Mina, the man who's 10-0, and I tell you what, the Brazilian was looking to finish, and he did.
Alberto Mina, he got his measure early. He took him down, as you can see, with ease, and he laid some punishment on him, and then he landed that perfect knee on the inside and put his lights out of Glenn Sparv. Very impressive. But Nakahara, he was so calm. He waited for his opportunity. He threw in that straight left, hit him right in the eye and put him down, and he put the lights out, and then but what an impressive victory there by Nakahara.
Then the local guy, the slasher, and it was the Korean Hwang Gil-kyung who made his day with some musty blows.
Absolutely, Hyung Gil-kyung, he landed, he touched him up early with those hands, and he had a bit of space, and he told me in the locker room he was going to throw that flying knee, and when he threw it by Jingos, he landed right on the chin and he put his lights out. It was a very impressive knockout.
Takeshi Inoue, the Lion, and Ruthless Rob Lasita, and perhaps we should rename him Relentless Rob Lasita.
He ate a lot of leg kicks, a lot of punches, but once he shot in and got control of Takeshi, he put that bulldog choke in, which is a palm-to-palm variation. And let me tell you, it's either tap out or take a nap.
We hope you've enjoyed the Rebel Fighting Championship. From Mike Rehu and Frank Barker and the hard-working crew, it's goodbye from Singapore.